Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing great. Recently we had a preliminary examination for 2025 CSC. The paper was indeed difficult. According to our own analysis, according to general feedback we are getting, the paper was more difficult compared to last year paper. Both GS1 and CSAT, both were difficult, and CSAT was more difficult actually. Many people are telling that they are scoring around 74, 75 in that range. Some people 80, 80 plus, but not many are telling that they are scoring above 100. Now this video is mainly for those who have confidence about writing the mains in 2025. I wanted to give 4 to 5 key suggestions or advices. Number one, don't spend too much time on the optional subject, because optional scores are getting concentrated in the range of 250 to 270 even for the toppers, despite enormous effort, disproportionate effort that you may put into optional. You cannot maximize marks in optional and hope to score heavily in that and get rank. So don't go with that strategy in your mind. Do enough to score 250 to 260, so which requires three things to do. One, updating your notes through standard sources. Second, being perfect with the last 10 years previous year questions. Each and every concept, each and every topic that has appeared in last 10 years, you have to thoroughly master. Third, write a quality test series, get quality personal guidance for every answer you write in optional subject. So for that, 25% of the time you need to reserve. Remaining 75% time within that, the second advice I would like to give, spend more time on essay and ethics papers for the mains. Essay you write in a normal way, in a very obvious way, your score will be between 80 to 100. So if you do quality value addition, only example improvement maybe 110, ideas improvement maybe 120. So quality ideas, quality perspectives, quality examples, right, combined together plus your own original style of writing will definitely get you 130 plus. So in that regard, you definitely need to do lots of hard work. I see people not giving adequate time, adequate attention, energy for the essay papers. Don't do that mistake. Practice some 30 to 40 essays. And ethics paper, innovative ideas, linking most of the questions and your answers, most of the answers with the moral philosophy, moral philosophers, and the topic it is mentioned, teachers, administrators, and moral philosophers. So I see people not linking their answers to the theory part, right? At least that minimum thing should be there in your answers, and more than that, more original way of writing, quality introductions, quality conclusions, right? In introduction we see only people writing definitions and some random fact. So I think small improvement in every department, in every area is important. So ethics, essay, I think require combined together around 40 to 50% of your effort. Remaining effort within GS1 to 3, put more efforts towards the GS2 paper. And in GS1 and 3, remembering apt examples, correct examples, specific examples for the key topics, most important topics. So whatever static questions, static topics are there, last 10 year GS mains question papers, you must practice. Similarly for ethics, the second point, right? Ethics also previous year questions you must practice. Coming to the fourth last point, with respect to how to go about, right? I think first 10 to 15 days content enhancement, and then rigorous intensive writing practice. Rigorous intensive writing practice, maybe through test series, maybe through some kind of your own practice, but that must be done coupled with individual mentorship. So merely repeating answers from your old notes will not help. Merely coming and mechanically practicing without any value addition enhancement in your answer will not help. So I think you need to write daily after like 10-15 days, maybe 5 to 10 answers every day, in between a full length paper and then a full length essay paper also. That too, please come and write in a classroom where large number of people are sitting and writing. So sitting from in a classroom, I think that is more effective in terms of preparing your mind and body for the actual examination. So don't write it from the comfort of your library cabin, or you from your room, right? So come to the classroom, travel and write. And then it comes to the notes, right? Don't rely on any coaching notes, any crash course notes completely. You can join crash courses. you can join any kind of coaching, whatever it is. But your individual effort, the 10 to 20% extra effort you put for each and every topic in each and every subject, and that the same improvement that you have made in the notes should be reflected in your answers. The uniqueness in the examples, the quality of your arguments, as I said earlier, the quality of your introduction and conclusion combined together, everything determines how whether you are going to score 800 plus in mains or not. Now the highest score I have seen is 863. So the cutoff is also not the cutoff. The highest score one can score in mains is also coming down. It used to be around 900. Now it is in 860s. And if the essay topics continue to be abstract and philosophical, again it is going to come down. The overall essay score, if the topics are like last year, again might come down to the highest could be somewhere around 135 or 140. So the competition is becoming very tough, tight. For the same number of posts, the marks, the range is very low. So which means for every mark, there are so many toppers. So for every mark will decide cadre, service, rank and everything. So you have to fight for each and every mark in each and every answer and each and every paper. So everything is decided the way you approach, the way you strategize, and it is not the time to sit in a very comfortable zone and practice. I think you need to meet key people who can guide you properly in each and every paper. Essay, ethics and GS answers, and rigorous practice is must. So without practice you cannot expect good improvement. So wish you all the best for mains examination. Before that, wish you all the best for preliminary result. So those who haven't done, might not clear prelims, immediately after the result, I think we will do another video for you to tell about the roadmap for the next year. So till then, take care. Wish you all the best.